Have you ever started talking to someone and felt the conversation disappear after only a minute? It happens all the time. You meet a new coworker, a classmate, or even someone you've known for years but never really talked to. The conversation begins with the usual questions. How's your day going? What do you do? Where are you from? Everything seems fine at first. Then suddenly, both of you run out of words. An uncomfortable silence takes over, and neither person knows what to say next. I've experienced this more times than I can count. At networking events, family gatherings, birthday parties, or while waiting in line somewhere, I often wished conversations felt easier. But here's what I eventually realized. Great conversations aren't something people are born with. They're a skill anyone can develop with practice. For a long time, I believed confident people simply had a natural gift for talking. The truth is much simpler. They follow habits that keep conversations moving without forcing them. After paying attention to countless conversations, I noticed 3 simple techniques that make almost any interaction feel smoother. 1. Ask questions that open doors. Imagine someone tells you they spent the weekend hiking. Instead of replying with, "nice," and ending the topic, become curious. You could ask, which trail did you visit? How did you get into hiking? What's been your favorite hike so far? Do you usually go with friends or alone?
The goal isn't to interrogate someone. It's to invite them to share more about something they enjoy. When people feel heard, they naturally give you more information to continue the conversation. Every answer creates another opportunity for a meaningful question. That's how conversations keep growing instead of ending after one sentence. 2. Listen to understand, not just to respond. Many people think being a great conversationalist means speaking more. In reality, the best communicators spend more time listening. Real listening means paying attention to what someone is saying instead of mentally preparing your next response. When you're fully present, you'll notice details, emotions, and stories you would have otherwise missed. Those details become the easiest way to keep the discussion flowing. Someone might casually mention a recent vacation, a favorite book, or a hobby they've started. Those small clues can lead to an entirely new conversation. People appreciate someone who genuinely listens far more than someone who simply waits for their turn to speak. Number 3, discover something you both relate to. Every meaningful conversation eventually finds a shared connection. Maybe you both enjoy traveling. Maybe you're fans of the same sport. Maybe you've worked similar jobs, watched the same TV series, or faced similar challenges. Finding that common ground changes everything. Once both people are talking about something they genuinely connect with, the conversation feels natural instead of forced. The energy becomes lighter, the questions come more easily, and the interaction stops feeling like work. Sometimes you'll discover that connection immediately. Other times, it takes a little curiosity and patience. Either way, it's worth searching for. Don't be afraid of silence. Not every conversation will be perfect. There will still be moments where neither person has anything to say. That's completely normal. A brief pause doesn't mean you failed. It simply means the conversation is taking a breath. The more comfortable you become with those quiet moments, the less pressure you'll feel to constantly fill every second with words. Keeping a conversation alive isn't about having the funniest stories or the perfect personality. It's about showing real curiosity, listening carefully, and looking for genuine connections. Remember these 3 habits. Ask thoughtful questions. Listen with your full attention. Find something you both connect with. Practice these consistently, and you'll notice something surprising. You'll stop worrying about what to say next because the conversation will naturally guide you there. The secret isn't becoming the most interesting person in the room. It's becoming the person who is truly interested in others.